Welcome to MarketingVOX, the voice of CMOs and marketing executives in St. Louis. I'm Angie Loyne. In today's podcast, Football Marketing Plays, we sit down with Bob Reif, EVP Sales and Marketing and CMO of the St. Louis Rams, along with Adam Jacobs, the VP of Marketing, to discuss the biggest marketing challenges for the Rams, trends in direct marketing with football fans, and sports as an economic driver for St. Louis. This podcast is part one of a two-part series on the Rams. Tell us first, so what is the best part about being CMO for a major sports brand?
Probably the best part is that there's only 32 of these jobs in the world. There's 32 individual markets that these teams play in. Our situation is different than in New England or Miami, so our marketing tactics will not be the same as anybody else's. So we basically have a clear plate to paint the picture that we want to paint. And we've got a lot of work ahead of us, a lot of painting to be done.
So what are some of the challenges that you're seeing in the St. Louis market?
We have a product that hasn't been at its peak the last few years. And so what we're seeing is it's a soft consumer market. And some of that has to do with the economy, some of that has to do with the product in the field. The challenges still exist, dating back to the fact that this was a team that was in Los Angeles and now it's in St. Louis. 15 years in, we thought we'd be rid of those issues. We're really not. I mean, this is the show me state, and we have still ties. I mean, we're honoring Merlin Olsen and Deacon Jones. These are LA Rams that are part of our proud history. We don't have very many famous St. Louis Rams that have retired other than Marshall Faulk. And we play against Kurt Warner, who's in our division, who's perhaps the most famous, most successful St. Louis Ram. So I think as time goes on and we continue to reinforce that we're here to stay, we're committed to the marketplace amidst all the banner that's out there, those things will start to help in our favor. But this, I think, is a very unique market. I've been in other markets. It's very family oriented. It's very much that they care about the hard work that people do. They want to know that people care. And we haven't done a great job of that in the past, of showing that we care, we're committed. So we've been working very hard to genuinely do things that matter in this market. Just this year, we've really made a big effort. We recognize that we're a civic entity. We are part of the city of St. Louis. And every month this season, we do something in the community, whether we've built a park, we've handed out books and pencils to school kids that started school this year in August. The entire organization is doing things visibly. We've always done these things, but not as consistent, and we haven't branded ourselves as such.
Adam, can you share with us what are some of the overall marketing trends that are impacting your programs?
Where it was traditional means of pushing out your content, TV, radio, print, have now become, our consumers, our fans, determining whether they're going to download a program online or view video in a media player. They want to listen to a podcast. They want to get messages, push their text program. We've spread the wealth now a little bit and realize that we have so much content here that we generate over the course of 365 days that we're trying now, and our focus for 2010 is to try to push that content out as many different areas as possible.
How can sports be an economic driver for St. Louis?
There's no doubt in my mind that 10 major events of major sporting events that are bringing 66,000 plus people to rally around the 3-hour sporting event add to the economic impact. I mean, I've seen this in every market we've been in. I mean, the restaurants, the hotels, the bars, the parking. I mean, you could go on and on and on about how much incremental disposable income is spent at things that the Rams don't capture. I mean, the reality is the fact that the stadium is built in a downtown location, we're one of only 2 teams in the NFL that do not capture parking revenue. And that's a big revenue stream for NFL teams. So there's other people that benefit so much, and the city benefits because of the branding. When you win, there's national branding, which is great, but there's direct economic impact. I mean, the casino across the street, I mean, these guys are making great money on Sunday brunches, and that's just right around game day, but also leading up to it, and the people that come in from out of town. It's great when you have national television, ABC, ESPN, NBC, Fox, be part of the St. Louis experience. Those are great things for the city. And we want the city to love us. We want them to know we're working hard to make that happen. And everybody here truly cares and wants this team to be here for many, many years to come. And that's why we've made the time and the effort to improve the dome and we're making the same investments to improve the players in the field so that we can have a team that people can be proud of because their identities, as ours, are wrapped up in this.
Join us next week for part 2 of Football Marketing Plays with the Rams. In the meantime, follow us on Twitter at AdSaintSTL and become an AdSaint Facebook fan. For all the news about the St. Louis Marcom industry, go to adsaint.com.